It's Road Safety Week this week, and if you're a parent of young children and you're constantly you're telling them about the dangers of the road, we do this all the time with our kids. We had an incident just a couple of weeks ago that I told you about. With been over at the friend's place over the road. Mm-hmm. We were standing there in the driveway as my daughter came running past us and just ran straight across the road back across to our place. We're in a tiny little cul-de-sac.
Doesn't matter.
Just minutes before, we'd seen one of the other neighbours from the cul-de-sac come around the corner, looking down at the driving the ute, looking down at the mobile phone while coming around. So we've grabbed him, we've explained that, and
yeah, sometimes it doesn't sink in, and you really need something for kids to hold on to for it to sink in. So we're going to speak to a lady. She was part of the Women of Influence lunch that we had a few weeks ago, and she started up a foundation called the Little Blue Dinosaur. Michelle McLaughlin, welcome.
Thank you, Julie.
So can you, if it's okay for you to explain why you set up the Little Blue Dinosaur Foundation?
Absolutely. The Little Blue Dinosaur Foundation was obviously set up firstly in memory of our precious little boy Tom, who passed away at 4 years of age when we were up on a family holiday at beautiful McMaster's Beach there, January 2014. And we're on holidays. Obviously, it's an exciting time. There's a lot of holiday traffic, a lot of things going on recreationally around beautiful beach hamlets and holiday zones, and Tom was caught up in a moment of excitement. He was just going to walk down the roadway with us, second day there. Obviously an unfamiliar environment to him. It looked different, obviously lacking things like curb and gutter and footpaths that he was used to, but then with children, they do have this lack of cognitive ability until they're 10 years of age. We understand from road safety, Australian road safety experts around telling us this. And he unfortunately stepped out when a vehicle was coming at 50 kilometres per hour, and as a result of that, we lost him.
Michelle, I find it really extraordinary that you can actually even talk about something like that. It's just over 2 years ago.
Yes.
Obviously, we'll be with you forever. But to turn such a tragedy into a foundation to help other children, I can't even tell you how much admiration I have for you. Can you tell us how the Little Blue Dinosaur works?
Yeah, look, obviously we're about educating children and families, and our goal is to reduce the number of children killed on Australian roads in pedestrian accidents. And there's been a number of tragedies lately that people would be aware of. We're achieving this by educating the parents and carers about holding hands, how vitally important this is until children are at least 10 years of age. I know they all seem smart these days, able to operate iPads and iPhones and things, but when they're out and they're excited in the community, it just takes that microsecond, and you can be the most, think you're the most hypervigilant person around, but if you're not restraining them, children are fast and unpredictable. So we're expanding our program. We're working with LGAs and councils, and we started there with the Gosford City Council, who were absolutely wonderful to us and took the program on. We've expanded to the Hunter, the Shoalhaven areas as well, recently in Kiama and over the border into Gippsland. So our campaign has two messages to appeal to all road users, telling the drivers to slow down, just to be aware that kids are around, particularly at holiday times. We get the focus at school zone every day, but what happens in the 3 to 4 months a year when the children are in fact on holidays? Road safety is a 365 day a year conversation, and something we actively need to be engaging with our children in every single day.
Yeah, absolutely. How do people find out more about Little Blue Dinosaur?
Well, they can certainly please come to our Facebook page, see what we're up to, go to our website. We encourage, people certainly to contact their local councils. If they're listening from out of, the Gosford City Council and beyond, contact your local council, talk to them about our program, the importance of it at holiday time. Our signage is colourful. It appeals to children. Many people probably have seen it in action over the last couple of years, and and it's that safety, that timely safety reminder. So, and parents and carers certainly could contact their P&F or school principal and ask them to host one of our road safety presentations where we do talk about unfamiliar roadways.
Well, look, thank you so much for talking to us this morning. I'm so sorry that you had to go through such a horrific situation to get to this point, but
amazing kudos to you for turning it into something that is saving lives, Michelle. So I hope you do take some comfort from that.
An important thing to chat about in Road Safety Week, of course. So thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much for having me on the program.
No problem. Michelle from Little Blue Dinosaur. Check out their Facebook page to find out more.
Beechwood Homes.